The games of the 33rd Olympiad have commenced, a Parisian spectacular that leaves the mind to wonder. Which athlete will emerge most decorated? Which competing nation will be best represented? And perhaps above all else, what's the condom situation? With 10,500 athletes competing in 32 sports in 329 events, it's safe to say that when it comes to thrusting for the gold, the Olympics have things covered.
We are aiming to have 300,000 condoms here at disposal for the athletes in the village.
That's the director of the Olympic Village in an interview with Sky News back in March, who gave a tour of the place to the Associated Press earlier this month and pointed out there's actually thousands more people who will be sleeping there.
We have 14,250 people that will stay in the village and will have the same habits during the day.
Yeah, in addition to the 10,000 plus athletes, people like coaches, support staff, and other officials get to stay in the Olympic Village. So, at a rate of 300,000 condoms for 14,250 people, that's about 21.05 condoms per person. Let's call it 21 full condoms and one extra reservoir tip. Reports say condoms were first provided to Olympians amidst the HIV/AIDS crisis during the 1988 Games in Seoul. And decades later, 2024's penis protectors are already blowing up on social media as part of athletes' goodie bags. Canadian Olympic sailor Sarah Douglas showed off her welcome kit on TikTok, which included, among other things, a water bottle, another water bottle, a damn Olympic cell phone, some paper, and yes, some condoms, which contained cute messages on the packaging like, "Score a win, yes to consent, no to STDs." Condoms are often used to prevent the spread of disease in children, and experts believe that humans have been having sex on beds for decades. But the 14,250 places for athletes and staffers to rest their weary or confident bones have been nicknamed anti-sex beds. Now that's not because they have anything to do with marriage. It's because of their structure, with a bed frame made out of adjustable cardboard that can support over 400 pounds. When these beds first made their debut at the 2020 Olympics, an American track and field Olympian named Paul Chelimo speculated these are aimed at avoiding intimacy among athletes. And those who pee on the bed are also at risk here. Once the carton box is wet, the bed falls over. But given these bed frames are made of cardboard, they're 100% recyclable and thus more sustainable. And as this British diver named Tom Daly just TikToked,
they're pretty sturdy.
Back in 2021, when the 2020 Olympics were held due to the virus, rules were put in place to minimize physical interaction, like avoiding physical contact including hugs and handshakes. But in the City of Love, that ban has been lifted for 2024. And as that Olympic Village director told Sky News, "It is very important that the conviviality here is something big. And nothing says convivial like a friendly French letter. And hey, in the spirit of conviviality, why not subscribe to The News Refresh on YouTube? We're all out of free prophylactics, but we do have plenty of new, weird, and interesting news stories coming out each and every day. In fact, we often release two, just to be safe."